What's wrong? You're not doing too well. What's going on? You're in a creative drought. Do you want to talk about it? Do you mind if I take some notes? Cool. So let's take it step by step. How are you feeling? Feeling a little apathetic and numb. Depressed. How long has this been going on? For how long have you been feeling like this? That's a long time to be feeling like that. I'm sorry that those are the feelings you've had for that amount of time. That can be pretty tough to deal with. So tell me, how are the ways you've been dealing with the way you've been feeling? So if it makes you feel better, but maybe not, you reported taking melatonin for the first time ever. I actually also started taking melatonin for the first time as well. I have trouble sleeping too. Are you more of a morning person or a night owl? Has your schedule changed recently? You said you're more of a night owl and a morning early bird. So are you working? What's your work schedule like? What do you do after work? Do you go to the gym? Do you work out at home? Go for walks? Yeah, I'll just cap it at that. There's a lot of more questions I can ask you about your routine, but let's start with those two first. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. exercising. I totally get that. Me too. Tell me more about that. You like to ride your bike? That's awesome. What color is your bike? Love it. So other than your work schedule and I guess we can call it, your exercise routine, what else do you like to do after work? What kind of video games do you like? That's awesome. I used to play that as a kid. I just re-downloaded it. Out of 1, 2, and 3, which one is your favorite? 1. I thought that one was hard. Tell me more about how you find it hard to be creative. You said that you want me doing more art kind of things, more writing, crafting, stuff like that. And instead, you said that you have noticed that you find yourself more on your phone, doom scrolling, literally just staring into the wall or the ceiling. Tell me more about that. It's a tough case, friend. I totally understand. So you say you want to be doing more kind of art type things, writing and crafting. If you had this creative spark and zest and drive and energy every day after work, what type of art things would you like to do? Mm-hmm. That sounds awesome. Gardening counts. Gardening, landscaping. To me, at least. Maybe not everybody else. There's definitely art in that. When's the last time you painted? wish I did one of that. What kind of writing do you like to do? Do you like to do poetry or like short stories, kind of longer fiction pieces, essays? I can tell you're an artsy person. You do. Oh, you do? That is very cool. Where did you go to school? Yeah, I know that one. Yeah. What did you study specifically in school? Writing. Me too. Alright, friend, so we're gonna dive a little bit deeper under the surface here. So I've got just like a very surface kind of gist about you and your likes and what you like to make or would like to make more of, and some of the things you've been feeling and how you've been dealing with those. We're going to kind of follow the same kind of path here with questions and answers. This may kind of make you feel some kind of way, these questions. The more you get into your response, the more emotional they could potentially make you, okay? Do you have something to drink with you? Maybe some tissues or a snack? Maybe even like a snuggle buddy, cat, dog, bird, fish, teddy bear, stuffed animal. Yeah, I can wait right here. You want to go grab yourself a drink or a snack or something? I'll just take notes while you're getting that. Welcome back, friend. What'd you get to drink? Totally understand. I actually went and heated up my coffee. It is a coffee you could choose at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Probably not. Like you, I also work early in the morning. You ready? Okay. When was the last time you felt like you were really in the swing of creating, arting, crafting? When you were regularly arting and creating and writing, that kinds of stuff, what kind of feelings did you have back then? let's talk about the call you hear and you feel inside, um, to make and create. It's a really tricky way. It's tricky to ask. So, do you feel like since it's been this long since you've kind of felt all these things when you were in the swing of creating, do you feel like that call or that voice you feel in here, do you feel like it's gone? Okay. So sometimes you get little inklings or very short-lived urges to create. Do you follow that voice or that call to create? No. Why not? That breaks my heart to hear that, friend. I hear you. So you feel like your voice and your presence doesn't really matter. I totally understand. Are there any other reasons why you don't kind of follow the voice or that feeling inside to create? Okay, loud and clear. Loud and clear. I'm gonna take a sip. So when now these days when you get that call or you feel that very short-lived urge to make and create, what do you do instead of following the feeling? Okay. Interesting. Okay. yourself up a little bit for it. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you. It's a little hard to kind of vocalize thinking about what you've just shared actually kind of makes me teary-eyed. That's a lot. That's a lot. Have you shared all of these things, these feelings and thoughts with a close friend or a significant other, family member, anyone? A few people. Okay. When's the last time you talked about these kinds of things? Yeah. I understand. Gotcha. Great. Yeah, it's really hard to go from steady creation to, really just what we feel is stagnation, creative block, feeling, depressed, apathetic, and other feelings we have. It is. It's really hard. Totally. Yeah. Well, I can tell you one thing for sure is that you're not a failure. You've heard that before, I'm sure. And I say that with a lot of love, that you are not a failure. Just because you've got fancy degrees in art and you're not making anything or submitting anywhere, that does not make you a failure. It doesn't. And you, my friend, need to come to terms with that right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Based on a lot of what you told me, would you agree that you spend a lot of time thinking about how you were in the past? Yeah. It's an easy kind of path to fall on and kind of stay on. I'm sure you've heard this before, that we're not in the past, we're here right now. Wherever here is, everywhere is, here is everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Whatever you want here to be, but it's happening right now, right now. So with that being said, we need to think about how we can get you fired up again. About how we can get you let's both think about things we can things. Let's think about how we want things to be. So I want you to just do a lot of envisioning about where you want to be. Where you want to be. Tomorrow, next day, day after, in a week from now, 5 weeks from now, 2 months from now, 6 months from now. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second, Brett. Can I take this call real quick? Yes, hello, this is the... Yeah, that's me. Oh, you're canceled. Okay, no problem. Let me pull up. Would you like to go ahead and reschedule? Yes, we can. I can do that, yeah. Okay, Friday. Yeah. Same time. Okay, yeah. Okay. See you then, Brent. Goodbye. Very sorry for that, friend. So, my next appointment just canceled, so I'll give you two options. You may stay, and we can kind of talk about next steps into rekindling your fire, or you can come back in a couple of days when your next appointment is scheduled. If you choose to stay, that's totally fine. My schedule is now open. You want to stay? Okay. Awesome. Let's talk about some next steps, shall we? So, you said that when you get the urge, or you hear the call, you get that feeling to jot down a note, to make some notes for what you want to add to your painting next. You said instead of following that and doing what you're called to do, you just get sad and you feel bogged down, and that everything you've taken in from the outside world is just weighing you down, compared with combined comparing yourself to other artists and creators, you just kind of brush off the noise. So instead of not responding, instead of not responding to the call, instead of covering your ears and your heart and your eyes, I think first, and this may be dramatic, but first, friend, I think it doesn't matter where you are. I don't care if you're in the grocery store. I don't care if you're at work. As long as it's a little time appropriate with work, I don't want to get you in trouble. If you're at school, same thing. It's got to be time appropriate. If you're at home, if you're about to go to sleep, you're laying down about to go to sleep, or you're on the couch watching TV, turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Pause, 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 pause. And jump up. I want you to physically jump up. Jump. Jump. Get the signal going. You know what I mean? No. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? Yeah, it's okay if you think I'm crazy. It's fine. So first, turn it on. Jump. Part of the problem is that you're not physically moving in general, or you're not getting enough movement with your body in general. So physically jumping up and down when you get that feeling or that call, or you hear that voice to make something, create whatever it is, jump up. You gotta get the signal going and the juices flowing, you know? Your next step after jumping is going to be to do the damn thing. Do the damn thing. And I'm not asking you to sit down and do a whole painting, or write a whole poem, or make a whole scene, or anything like that. But when we say do the damn thing, I'm saying you jump, get the body working, get it primed, get it ready. Because here we go, you're about to do the damn thing. Even if it's half a sketch, if it's a couple words, or one line, if it's one page in your zine, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You just do the thing. Because you know what? The moment you decide to turn it on and to jump and to do the damn thing, the more frequently you will notice the feeling or the voice or the inkling to do the things, to do your creative things. Let's compare it to your past for a minute. I know I just talked about, we're in our past too much, but for all good reasoning, let's think about the past. You said, friend, you said that it had been 1+ year. I'm sorry, that's my cat trying to break in. So you said it's been 1+ year since you felt like you were really in the swing of art and being and creating and in general feeling like you were alive. I want you to go back to that kind of space and think about how often you heard the voice, or you got the inkling, or you, in your own words earlier, felt possessed to kind of do these things. Like you just got that really strong want, desire to do the thing. How often? Pretty often, yeah. And the thing is, it pretty much, I feel like it's pretty much like the line, use it or lose it. The more we do not respond, the more really being in tune with that part of us. It's not good to have that door shut. What happens when, let's say, a neighbor of yours, this is all just hypothetical theory, if a neighbor is gone, I don't know where, let's say they're gone for weeks, what happens to their mail? Yeah, it starts to pile up. That mailbox gets full. The packages start stacking up. You've seen it happen. Yeah. So when we don't respond, basically the same thing happens. The longer we don't respond, the longer the door stays shut, and the more pieces of us, things we need to express, they start to pile up, friend. And when they pile up like that, and you know that's inside of the metaphorical mailbox next to the door, who would want to open that? That can be a scary thing. We can make it less scary though. How? Yeah, you would think that all the pieces would kind of fly out and it'd be chaos, and then you'd be totally overwhelmed by everything you've been keeping inside and not expressing. But here's an idea. Start simply. Start by simply opening the box. I promise you it's not gonna all fly out, but it's gonna be a lot. Think of it when you open the little door to your mailbox. Think of it more of it being like a giant room. Everything is neatly stacked. And then you just open your mailbox door. And you can either reach inside and just pull something out, or if there's something that you wanted to specifically work on, open the mailbox, open that door, and find that specific piece. You don't like what you have, you want to start over, scrap it. Scrap it. There's no harm in starting over, ever. Sometimes it can even be better to start over, start fresh, you know. How are you feeling, friend? It's a lot. It's a lot. I make it sound easier than it is. It may be a little hard, but just know that my door is always open. I am always happy to have you here and chat with you about the process and whatever's on your mind. I think we made a lot of progress here today, friend. What do you think? Are you gonna give it a try? That's the spirit. I like it. I like it. Yes. Get out of this office. Go get some fresh air. Go to a park. Be outside. Be outside. The world is cold. Alright, friend. Don't forget, I'm gonna send you that survey